Opening your own business is a very big risk, but because I'm still kind of young, I guess, I think that was a great opportunity for me to have a chance to open something myself. I don't think that spending so much time at school makes you like better at something. Like, we spend half of the time at school as you do, but I would not say we're half as bad as you guys, and a lot of times.
Hi everyone, welcome back to
PINTREE Lifestyle.
So today we are going to interviewing with a young entrepreneur, and he's from Poland. He has stayed in Taiwan for 3 years, and he started his own business in the beginning of this year. So today we are going to talk about how he made it and how he built.
Let's welcome our special guest for today,邵丰. Hi guys, so my Polish name is Wojtek, my Chinese name is邵丰. I've studied master's studies here in Taiwan, and I've lived here already 3 years. And what you can see right now here in the background is my personal studio. It takes a lot of courage to study and live in a place where you're not familiar with, obviously, your life and your language. And how did you make up your mind, okay, this is what I'm gonna do? So the first thing I always get asked in Taiwan is that, why did you come to Taiwan? In Asia, there's so much to us. Why Taiwan? That's a very good question. I found pretty interesting master studies here in Taiwan, and I figured maybe learning Chinese would be a good opportunity to learn something new, and I love languages myself, so I thought that's going to be a good challenge. And my parents told me that I should be open for new cultures, open for new languages, new places, and I guess that I've always wanted to discover something new and different. I also studied abroad in the US before, so I thought, why not try something different to the other part of the world? So I applied, I got in, and in 2017 I started studying here master's studies. So maybe have you encountered any setbacks or any interesting things? Or maybe the first Taiwanese friend, or the first person you encounter, or the first awkward moment you remember, encountering in Taiwan? Let's start with the difficulties. Alright. Biggest difficulty in this country is language. And it is not that Chinese is necessarily the most difficult language on earth. It's just a lot of Taiwanese are very shy about their English, even if their English is very good. I've met so many people with really good English. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, that's true. You guys are fluent speakers of English language, but a lot of people, even if they speak fluent English, they would still prefer to talk to me in Chinese. We're not encouraged to speak English.
Yeah.
We're just living our, we don't really use it that much.
Okay, and it sounds really cool that you started a new journey in Taiwan. And I heard that you tried many jobs in the past, so you mind sharing?
All kind of the same job, so teaching or coaching. One of the things that I enjoy the most is teaching people, share the knowledge. But on the other hand, I really feel that there is a certain achievement when I can see someone grow. And I'm 25 right now, and I have 8 years of experience when it comes to teaching and coaching. But that's what mostly I've been doing for a couple of years. I've had different jobs. I also worked as a model a year and a half ago. It was fun. It was a lot of nice experience, nice cash as well, but it's not a stable job. I'm modeling, and also I was working for a TV show for half a year, more than half a year, but I think we're going to get back to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you.
So that is my next question. How did you become an announcement artist so that we can see you on the Taiwanese TV show?
Through my friends to a very famous bar opening. And then I was sitting at a table, I was sipping my cocktail, I was having a conversation with my friends, and there was a lady sitting right across from me at the table. Realized that I actually speak fluent Chinese. And she's like, oh my god, wait, how is that even possible that you're speaking to me in Chinese? And I was like, yeah, I've been studying so long, and I really enjoy it, blah, blah, blah. And It's like, wow, so you must have been on a TV show already. I'm like, no, but I would love to try. And what do you know, next week, that was Saturday, next week Sunday, she brought me to the studio of 八大电视台. And I didn't know that I got a job. I just knew that I can come to the studio to see how the program looks like. I already got a job. And the first program I was on is called WTO by 八大电视台.
Yeah.
We both watched.
Yeah.
But I did it the first time and it went well. But then when you see the script for the program, they're using words that you've never seen before in your whole life. So they want you to say that, but you don't even know what it means in Chinese. So it's not natural. So starting from the second episode, I would just look at the questions and I would write a whole PDF, 1 or 2 pages in Chinese. And yeah, it takes a lot of time. But I learned a lot. So. Because we talked about different topics, it allowed me to learn different vocabulary that I would never be able to learn.
So what opportunity gives you the reason to start your own business, and why did you choose this industry?
First of all, I was always encouraged by my parents that I don't need to take the same road as most of my colleagues from university or from high school. So opening your own business is a very big risk, but because I'm still kind of young, I guess, I think that was a great opportunity for me to have a chance to open something myself. 9 months ago was the first idea to come up with the brands with the company, and now it's middle of July and we already have our studio. Yes, yes. So it took 9 months. Like set up a company within 9 months. I thought it's gonna happen within 2-3 months.
Yeah.
But setting up everything from scratch it takes way more steps than I thought. You need to come up with a brand name, a website design, website content. You need to come up with the shipping box. You need to make the design for the cards, for invitation cards, for warranty cards. There's countless designs you need to do. And then because a lot of clients told us that our products are really nice, but they're expensive enough that they are not sure if they want to buy them online. So that's why we came up with a space that they can just come and check them out. Especially for the rings, because we have a lot of rings on our website. So as I mentioned, it took us 9 months from the first idea to opening this space. The one-person company in Taiwan that we didn't want to exceed because we could find. And since we opened a limited Okay. But I think the biggest issue is that, first of all, everything takes longer than you think. The second part is, it's not, like, even if you're optimistic, your sales are not going to grow as fast as you wish.
Do you have your own career plan in the past?
I like to be a free guy, and sometimes I like to wake up at 11 a.m. I don't feel bad about it because the same night I'm gonna spend next 14 hours working and I go to sleep at 3 a.m. But that's my own choice. And I think opening your own company, it's about you being free to do whatever you like. And in a company, you need to obey the rules. You don't really have that much influence on whatever's happening in a company. That's another thing that I want to tell you, all of you guys. Like, not necessarily first company is going to succeed. I also got some support from my parents because they support my personal career. They want to see me grow, and I'm very thankful for that. They always told me I have a choice what I want to do in my life, and they told me that if I'm physically and mentally able to open a company, I should try. And they told me that all the experience I gained through opening a company myself is gonna influence the way I see business in the future. So even if I fail this business, if I get employed by a different company, I will know how to do finance. I will understand how to make a proper ad, how to deal with clients. And so I will have very broad information about how to deal with business.
So after we know like how to start a business, we're going to talk about the culture. Well, you already talked a lot about it. But like, what do you think is the biggest difference between Taiwan and Japan?
There's two things.
Alright.
One is very serious and the second one is funny. The first one, serious one, I think it's the working culture. And I've talked about it many times with my friends, but I think like in Taiwan there's this 很辛苦的工作的文化. We're trying to balance work and private life. And to be completely honest, for me sometimes I know some of my friends I don't think they have private life. And I'm not judging. It's just a part of your culture. And if I have a kid in Taiwan, I will not send him to a Taiwanese school. I'm probably gonna move out before that happens. Because no, seriously, like I don't think that spending so much time at school makes you like better at something. Like we spend half of the time at school as you do, but I would not say we're half as bad as you guys. And a lot of times, Taiwanese people learn how to actually have social interactions when they go to university. That's the first time they have like some free time. They're like, oh my god, I have free time. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, let's go to KTV. Let's make some friends. Let's go to party. Let's go, I don't know, traveling or something. And then after those few years, you realize, wow, so that's how Europeans have when they're like 16. Like I was free when I was 16. Obviously, I could not party till 4 a.m. when I was 16. I would still needed to be home at like 10 or something.
It's not out.
Yeah, but after class, we would go for a coffee with our friends. We'd go on a date. I remember going on a date after class in high school. It was awesome. Like, we'd wait for those couple of hours at school. Like, we finished the class at 3 p.m. and you would go on a date at like 4 p.m. Oh, you want to go to coffee? Yes, please.
那想问你一下，你有经历过什么文化冲击在你来到台湾之后吗？
有，但是我还是觉得刚嫁到台湾，全部都很顺利。就是每个外国人受很多欢迎，就是每个台湾人你觉得很舒服，无论你有什么问题，他们一定来帮你解决。然后还有一个问题，我觉得我讲中文的时候，让大家觉得我比较中文的时候，我特别需要注意那个声音，
那个每个字中间要断开，就如果你这样连过去的话，可能就会比较。
但是我有发现你讲中文跟英文的时候，感觉是不一样的。
我跟日本人聊天的时候，我的身体会自动。すみません ，I'm sorry。无论你说什么，你就需要就是懂说讲。
鞠躬。对，
鞠躬。
哇。
太好玩了。所以最后送一句话给我们观众，假设他们未来也想要出国，然后未来想要做他们喜欢做的事情，创业，然后完成自己的梦想，有没有一句话想要对他说
？First of all, remember that you only have one life. But it is true. You only have one youth, one life, one adulthood, and do what you like. I'm 25 and I've never been an office worker, and I'm still alive. Like, I've been making money on something that I enjoy, and sometimes I can come across as being too confident, a little bit of a douchebag, and I'm not denying it. If you have a choice of buying a new phone or going to Europe, go to Europe. Or States, whatever you like. If you are interested in the Japanese culture, go to Japan. Don't buy another bag, don't buy another game, go to Japan. Look, I've been into 47 countries. I speak 5 languages fluently. I've learned 5 different languages. Right now I'm speaking Japanese. I'm learning Japanese. I speak fluent Chinese. And what I can tell you is that experience that you get abroad, you will never learn it from a book. Never. And just by being in a country, being with other people will teach you so much about the cultural difference that this will be your competitive edge. My advice is just to try to do what you like, and for God's sake, you don't need to listen to your parents every single time. And yeah, just do yourself, be yourself.
Okay, that is for today. So I hope you enjoyed our video, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. PINTREE 拼青春，
世界青年的百想生活第1集成功！
很期待你们的下一集，台湾加油！好，小黄可以帮我介绍一下台湾吗？这边生活如何？很方便吗？什么都有吗？有网络吗？有网络吗？台湾的料理超好吃的。
你喜欢
这段就是
热炒。
好热炒！
我的牛肉。
哇，你好道地哦！
好 local。
对啊。
好台。
宫保鸡丁。 每一杯啤酒最好吃。
1、2、3，欢迎来到世界青年的百想
生